and I perform a lot better when I'm just
hustling. Every day I'm 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 hustling.
right. So right now, just finished like probably 4 hours of calls with my team, with clients and all this stuff, which is great. I feel amazing about this day. Didn't have time really to kind of do my morning routine in the morning, which I'm kind of unhappy about, but it's still good. Got a lot of work done in the morning, and that's cool. It's a pretty sunny day out there right now. I'm gonna go have the karate lesson, and then I have a full day of work and all this stuff, which is great. So gotta do that. It's an amazing day today. Really feel good about it overall, and just a lot of things happening with my team and with clients that we're working on. So I'm really happy about that. It's pretty sunny here. I'm probably sure you don't see me correctly, but I think it's just good to have more light than no light. So with that being said, we're gonna hop into the cab right now. I'm gonna answer to one of my team members in the cab in like 30 days of audio recording, because that's just how I record. I answer to all my employees' questions. I just record the answers. Quick tip, and let's go. Yo, what's up? Love you guys. I'm trying something this week, like I said probably in the beginning of the vlog. I'm scheduling every single minute of my week in order to see if this kind of helps me perform better and be more productive and effective, or it doesn't. And I think it will. And I just realized in the last couple of months, maybe 3-6 months, that I really love speed, and I perform a lot better when I'm just put in intense situations every single time, which is what works for me. I tend to see that there's not a lot of people that actually respond to this as well. So I think that's interesting. So again, coming back to the productivity factor of things, you should always look for experiments to run in your life, for things to try with, in order to see if it makes you perform, feel, become, and do everything that you do better. And just try stuff out. Like, just try going to the gym in the morning, trying to go in the gym at night, try working in the morning, try working at night, try only have a day of meetings and then the rest of the days of the week just work. Try to travel and see if you perform better to do that. Try to work from Starbucks and see, try all sorts of experiments, and not just in your work life but in general, and see if those work. People just don't do a lot of experiments enough, try stuff out, try and fail, test and fail, test and fail, test and fail, test and fail, right? Like everything. And this is how everything goes, by the way. For example, I'm going to talk about Facebook ads, right? So if you take Facebook ads, which is the largest platform right now to use if you're a corporate business, if you're a brand, if you're a business, is the largest and most effective platform to use, and most scalable one as well, right? That can actually bring business results. The way you learn it, when you do learn it, is by going out and kind of learn a little bit of a basis and learn how Facebook, the ad platform works and how it does and all that stuff, which takes like a day. Then go out and test things, spend your money, test things, see what works, test 20 things, see that 2 work, 3 kind of do, and 17, 15, that's the math, don't work. And then double down on the 5 that work, double down on the 2 winners, then do more of that 2 winners, and then test other 5 things. And those 5 things, you're gonna see that 4 of them perform really well, 1 doesn't. Get that out, skip. I think only this strategy of testing a lot of things, seeing what works. So have an analysis after you do things, have an analysis, then see what works, do more of that. test more things from what you know works, see what works, do more of that. And this way, you're on a perpetual way of getting better at what you do. And I think that's amazing. And it's just like, sounds easy. And I think this is something similar to the scientific method, right? Which is like taught in universities and all that, but it sounds boring in the university. So anyways, just thinking of that, and it's just this, it's something that comes really natural to me. I never actually think of it. But as I'm teaching my team, as I'm teaching my employees, and as I'm teaching other people this, I just realized that this is not something that comes like automatic to a lot of people, and it's really, really valuable. So see your life and your work and your craft and everything that you do as a way to maximize things and as a way to experiment. Experiment a lot, see what works, do more of that. Experiment a lot, see what works, do more of that. And repeat this cycle, and you're gonna have your life be tenfold in money, satisfaction, production, rest, maybe not rest, right? Like you're gonna see your life improve in every little way just because you're trying stuff out and you're doing that. So I think that's really valuable. Anyways, have to put in some work right now. Just came from visiting a new office that we're probably gonna move in, which is exciting. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my phone right now sitting there, and I'm gonna do a time lapse of the next 2.5 hours that I'm gonna work without moving. So that people can see the boring stuff too. I think I said this in the previous videos, like I want you guys to actually see the boring stuff, because this may seem boring. I mean, it's not really boring for me. I like what I do, but it seems like boring, right? Like guys sitting at the office and working. By the way, this is a standing desk, so it's different. Anyways, gotta do that, and see you tomorrow. Love you guys, bye-bye. Isn't that funny?